You know, we might not have our fourth season of Stranger Things yet, but we do have a movie starring our favourite actress from that show. Hey guys, it's Daniel here. Sorry I haven't done any videos in over a week. As you know, school is back on track after the COVID-19 thing, and I've been going to school and I have been busy as hell for the past few weeks. But I'm finally here with a new movie review of one of the best Netflix original movies I've ever seen, Enola Holmes. The basic plot of Enola Holmes is about Enola Holmes, the younger sister of Sherlock and Mycroft Holmes, who had a perfect life with her mother before her brothers came. But one day, on her 16th birthday, she wakes up to find out that her mother is missing, and no one knows why. She doesn't know why, but as she pieces together some clues, she realises that her mother might be somewhere around London, and so she must go into London to locate and find her mother before her brothers locate and find her. Now, everybody knows about Sherlock Holmes. He's the greatest British detective of all time, and I'm not really that much of a fan of him. I haven't seen a lot of films starring him. I mean, yes, I did see the first season of Sherlock, but that was over a year ago, and I haven't seen Sherlock since then, so I can't really remember much about the first season of Sherlock when I reviewed it over a year ago. I'm surprised I reviewed it over a year ago. I'm surprised I reviewed that. But if I take it off my channel, then it will ruin the 100th video. But I have been looking forward to this movie for two reasons. One standing up from the other. One, it's featuring a new Holmes, Sherlock's sister, which is a bit kind of new. I'm excited to see a different kind of Holmes taking on the mystery besides our favourite Sherlock. But the second reason is the one where I was most excited. Enola Holmes herself is being played by Millie Bobby Brown. I love Millie Bobby Brown. I loved her since Stranger Things. I've loved seeing a few videos and interviews about her. The fact that she stars in this movie as the main character, the titled character of the movie, and the fact that she gets top billing, the first big name you see on the poster, that got me even more excited because she's getting even more work. Like Stranger Things, Godzilla King of the Monsters, which I have yet to see. I still haven't seen it. And now we have Enola Holmes. So I was excited to see this movie. And I have to say, this movie has to be one of the best Netflix original movies I've ever seen. And it might be, I don't know if it's totally true, but it might possibly be the best film of 2020, in my opinion. Do I think it's a 5 out of 5 or a masterpiece? It could have been if it wasn't for this one problem. And I'll get to that problem real soon. But overall, I did really love this movie. The first thing that I loved in this movie is the tone and genre that I had not expected. When I first heard this movie was coming out, I thought it was just going to be a British high-class movie with just drama through and through and slice of life kind of movie. But surprisingly, this movie has thought-out comedy, clever drama, surprisingly shocking and kind of questionable mysteries, and this movie actually is an action adventure. I wasn't expecting this movie to be an action movie, but it pulled itself off because I found this movie to be funny, cute, impact, exciting, and epic. And then we've got the acting and the characters, and I love a lot of them. Except for one, and I'll get to that later. But most of them I really loved. First off, Millie Bobby Brown. She outshines everybody as Enola Holmes. Because I think this is possibly the first time in a movie that Millie Bobby Brown has ever had to use her British accent. Because she is British in real life, not American. And I feel like her British accent is fantastic in a whole British movie. But besides that, this is probably the best performance I have ever seen in this entire movie. She's the standout character and the standout performance in this film. Her whole charisma, her intriguement of adventure, and her comedy and drama is one of the reasons why I absolutely love Millie Bobby Brown. And the character of Enola herself is very fascinating because she's like the main character and she's like telling the story to the audience. And I did want her to succeed. I want her to escape her nasty brother. Well, not Sherlock, but Mycroft. I want her to escape Mycroft. I wanted her to escape the school that Mycroft is going to send her to. I felt sorry for her when she was sad. I felt giddy when she was happy. I wanted to see her find her mother. And she has like this giddy charisma throughout the movie because she's like talking to her new boyfriend or something. I forgot his name. And she's like, dude, you don't know how to be here. You don't know how to be here. I don't like you. Although I really do like you. She has like giddy charisma. And again, she's like telling the story to the audience. Throughout the movie, she'll constantly break the fourth wall to talk about some mysteries that she's found off. Showing how stupid and inconsiderate her brothers are being. Some embarrassing things that other kids are doing. And can even point out something embarrassing about herself. Millie Bobby Brown, I hope the Oscars notice this movie and pick Millie Bobby Brown as a best leading actress because she definitely deserves more praise. And I am glad that she's getting more work. And she needs to get more work. I cannot wait to see her in Stranger Things. But for now, Millie Bobby Brown, you are the greatest ever. Man, that is the second video I have made about something starring Millie Bobby Brown, where I gave a lot of praise to Millie Bobby Brown. The first one was Stranger Things 2, and now it's Enola Holmes. But besides Enola Holmes, the other acting is fantastic. Henry Cavill, Superman himself, is fantastic as this version of Sherlock Holmes. I think he's a great Sherlock Holmes. He captures the charisma and the smart thinking, but also grounded side of his character. And when I first saw the trailers, I thought he was just going to be like a selfish jerk who's like, you can't achieve anything, you're just my little sister. But surprisingly, he does clearly love his sister deep down, but Mycroft's despicable things get in the way of Sherlock wanting to make Enola happy. And it is nice seeing him trying to make Enola giddy. And the bond between Enola and Sherlock is spectacular. And then we have Enola's mother, played by famous British actress Helena Bonham Carter. She doesn't have a lot of scenes, she's just mainly in flashbacks, but the scenes that she's in is pretty decent. She does give a lot of loving nature, but also stern side to Enola's mother. And some of the scenes where she's sharing the screen with Enola in the flashback, I thought was decent, and I can understand why Enola wants to find her mother so badly. We also got Enola's boyfriend in the movie. I forgot his name. I really feel bad that I did because he's also charismatic and giddy from time to time. And I thought the bond they shared with Enola was done pretty well. The action scenes in this movie are very intense and wonderful as well. Enola is quite the fighter, and I wasn't expecting some action in this movie, like I said before. And the mystery aspect is spectacular because we thought, oh, she just disappeared. Like, wait, why she disappeared? What is it? Is it not for that reason, or was it for this? Oh my god! Wait, what's that? Why would she? The movie keeps you on your toes. You are trying to figure out what's really going on. And it keeps you engaged because you feel like it's going for this direction. But then you start second-guessing yourself. Or it's going for that direction. And you keep second-guessing yourself on that. And it just kept me on my toes, engaged. My only real nitpick is that, like, the reveal is a bit confusing. And I can't exactly remember all of the reveal. I think I might need to watch the film again. And I obviously will watch the film again because it's so good, where I can understand the, reveals more. But the mystery aspect still kept me on my toes, wanting to see what is going on and how Enola is going to make it out of this situation. This movie also had me chuckling from time to time. I mean, yes, it's not that funny, but it doesn't need to be because it's just a story about a little girl trying to find her lost mother. It's just that simple story, and there are some touching moments. Now, I've really thought about it, like, if I was going to give this film a 5 out of 5 or not, because it's still lovable despite this one problem. But I think because of this one issue with the movie, it does kind of weigh it down a little bit. Not like to a 4.5 or something, but just kind of weighs it down a bit. And that problem is, remember when I said earlier that most of the characters and actors were good? Well, only most of them was good. There was one that just, you're so unlikable. And I did try to give this character some benefit, but after seeing the film, I still didn't like him. And that is Enola's other brother, Mycroft. Yeah, he's the worst character in the movie because he's just a selfish jerk who is constantly beating at Enola for not following his orders, when I personally feel like Sherlock should be in charge of her, but I just didn't like this character. He's so spiteful to some of the characters, even to Sherlock himself. He just comes across as very unlikable, and that's kind of not touching on the fact that he's, in my opinion, completely pointless. He's pointless to the story. Now again, he just tried to add a bit of conflict for Enola to find her mother, but honestly, he didn't need to be in the movie because we already have Sherlock, who's kind of, not really liking Enola's some of her actions. And Mycroft, he really doesn't do anything throughout the movie, because even in the climax of the movie, he doesn't show up at all. He never helps with anything. Even Sherlock helps with something, although they might be setting it up for a sequel, but for now, I honestly didn't think he didn't need to be in the movie, because he's a bit pointless, and he's really unlikable. He's selfish, spiteful, unlikable. Sometimes it feels like he's caring about himself, and yeah, I just didn't like him. But besides that issue, I absolutely adored watching Enola Holmes. I can't wait to see it again. I can't wait to see people's results on the movie. I can't wait to see more of Millie Bobby Brown in Stranger Things 4. I just cannot wait to watch the movie again, and I hope that it does get recognised by some of the Oscars for Millie Bobby Brown's spectacular performance. She is one of the best young British actresses I have ever seen in a lifetime, and I cannot wait to see more from her. I cannot wait to see what else she does, and I'm going to give this movie a 4.9, like 4.75 of a star out of 5. It's almost a masterpiece, but because of Mycroft Holmes, yeah, it just didn't win. But I still love the movie regardless of that selfish jerk. But anyway, what do you think of Enola Holmes? Do you love it as much as I did, or did you hate it? And what young British actress would you like to see more of? Let me know in the comment section below. And like I said, I'm sorry I haven't done any videos in a while, but I will try to get some more done soon. And until then, I'm a British man or woman known as Filming Daniel. Till then, peace out, man. That almost sounded like Poor Betty.